Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the start of a brand new week here at Crafters TV. Well, I say the start of a brand new week here. It's the start of a brand new week everywhere, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, in the world generally.
Just here. Yeah.
Michelle's here, everyone. Yay! I feel like I've not seen you in ages.
It's been so long.
I've seen you once this year.
Yeah, once since Christmas. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like your new bob.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. New hairdo.
Thank you. It's getting shorter. Each time I go to the hairdressers, it gets shorter and shorter. In fact, we were discussing next time just giving me, number 2 all over.
Yeah. I got a grade 1 all over.
I've got a weird shaped head though.
Have you?
I don't think it would look right. It's just no.
Yeah, you do have to have like a specific shape of head, don't you, to be able to pull that off well.
Yeah.
And you're also looking very spring-like as well, very springy.
It's quite nice outside. It's a little nip in the air, but it's very much spring-ish.
Yeah. It's like that. What's that song? Spring is busting out all over.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Is that a song? I'm sure it is.
Did you just make that up?
No. Was it summer's busting out all over? No, spring. Spring is busting out all over. It's from
Are you sure?
I think it's from Oklahoma. Anyway, Michelle is here. We're delighted. I'm here with you. Only for today. Then I'm off for 3 days and then back for another day. Don't ask. I'll tell you about it later on, but it's a holiday that I wasn't going to take that I did end up taking. So lots to look forward to. The fact that I'm not here for 3 days. George is like, he loves holiday, that bloke loves holiday. But listen, it's the start of a brand new week. It's the start of a brand new event. Of course, National Craft Month continues. You can find out full details about that on the website. But this week, we are all about making you a winner with our event called Make Me a Winner! Make me a winner! Make me a winner! Make me a winner! Yes, all this week, it's your opportunity to showcase just how amazing you are at craft, and by doing so, you could be a winner. So there's much to tell you here. So right throughout the week, each day, we're going to be sort of asking you to send in pictures of a particular different craft or a different style of project that you've done. If you send in a picture, you may be chosen as one of our final 5, and then those final 5 will be put up for the public vote during our final show of the day for the chance to win a voucher to spend here with us. Now, if you've seen the socials, today's Make Me a Winner category is paper. So, I mean, that covers off a lot, doesn't it, really? So if you have made any projects recently, and maybe you've used some paper, and you want to win, send in a picture. You have to do it on the email, okay? So bottom of the screen here, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. I know quite a lot of you have already popped up your pictures on the socials. It's lovely to see them, but those won't go into the competition, all right? So we're just doing it via the email. So studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Do that throughout the day today, before the final show, Monday Makers. Do it before Monday Makers, and then we will pick. I mean, not me. I mean, that is, whew, I won't be judging. And you won't, because you're busy in here, aren't you?
Yeah.
We have like a judging panel set up who will pick the final 5, and then you, the viewers, will vote for your favourite project, and that person will win a voucher to spend with us. So send in pictures today. The theme is paper at studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. We've already got a lot, producer Nicola tells me. She says, we've already got a lot. The competition is hot. So we're doing that. Now also, as it is Make Me a Winner week, we are going to be giving you amazing deals. We've got a daily deal that you need to keep your eyes out open for. The daily deal today is amazing. 24 hours only. We will bring the details of that for you. Oh, it's here. In fact, look at this. Look at that. Little bit of information for you there. Basically, you get a free portable craft tool bag when you buy the Essentials collection. And I've worked it out doing my maths on that, and I'll show you later on. It's like you buy the collection, get the bag for free, and we almost put £10, $20 back into your pocket because you're not actually paying the full price for the items that you're paying for. It's incredible. And also, each and every day, if you spend over £10, $10 or €10, you will get a free gift as well. And the free gift will change each and every day. I will show you the free gift when I go over the other side of the studio. But you know those, the swing dies, those ones, we've got the butterfly swing die, which you're going to be getting for free if you spend over £10 or $10 today. I think that pretty much covers everything off. But let's have a chat to Michelle, because you've got loads of lovely projects to be making over the course of the day. What are you going to be focusing on?
So this afternoon, it's along the theme of what you guys are going to be doing, so it's paper craft. So we're going to be showing or using and playing with lots of different paper craft dies that we've got.
Ooh.
So we've got these. So those are those Build-A-Border edgeables.
Nice.
You can see it's absolutely beautiful. So lots of my favourites today. that we've got. So we've got these. These are the
interchangeable scenes.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah,
so that's
me and you again. No chance today, is there? It's the what's it called? The
the thingamabob.
The thingamabob.
But we've got definitely lots of my favourite stuff, and it's a nice mixed bag, I think. So we've got these word dies where you can create your base, and then you've got that die in there to pop on the top. We've got these concertina border dies.
I've seen those in ages.
I've done these a few times lately.
Upside down.
I was just testing to make sure you were all paying attention, and you've passed.
Hey, whoop, whoop. You've all won a prize. No, you haven't.
So again, I love these. We've got lots. I haven't done these for ages. So we've got these reveal wheel.
Yeah, they're cool. Reveal the wheel.
I love those. So I haven't played with these yet.
Those are immense, aren't they?
So I love these. These are our simple create card dies. How beautiful is that? We've got these 3D border dies.
Oh, yes.
Where you get the 2 in each pack. But look at that, how that's just been made into one huge card.
That's amazing.
Absolutely beautiful. I got to show you this one. So that is using those 3D embossing folders again. It is. How cute is that? So using that to create that lovely jumper. Who did that? So it's Nicola Armstrong.
That's really cute.
It's
my
amazing.
waistcoat.
Yeah.
A bow tie.
It's great, isn't it?
I love that.
Just viewing something a little bit different, which is what I always say. Look at it with fresh eyes, so to speak. And look what she's made. Love this. Definitely my favourite.
I absolutely love those projects. You're going to be seeing all of those items coming up across the shows today, of course. We've got Monday Makers at 6 o'clock this evening. 2 o'clock this afternoon, it is that masterclass. So that to look forward to. But this is the show where you need to dive in and get those deals before everybody else. We've got so many great deals. We've got the daily deal, which you're going to love. We've also got a brilliant selection of, I suppose, goodie bags, really, as opposed to mystery bags, which will take you through. Value for money today is off the chart. And don't forget, if you spend 10, you will get that butterfly swing die as well. So lots to be looking forward to over the course of the day today. As always, you can get in touch with us on the socials, whether you're watching on Facebook or indeed on YouTube. We'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time for you. But I think we are going to have a look at, are we? Are we? Yes, we are. Here it is. We're going to have a look at the daily deal. This is your Essentials 9-piece collection. You get the tote bag for free. I will show you this here. That is your free gift. Okay, so that doesn't come with it, but that is today's free gift. The swing die, the butterfly swing die. So that is yours when you spend £10 or $10, which is incredible. It will change tomorrow, by the way. If you're shopping with us again tomorrow, you will get a different free gift. So that is the daily deal, the Essentials collection. Basically, this is yours for free. When you buy all of the goodies that are within the bag, should be £45, $75. Platinum price on that is £28 or $40. Do you want to have a quick look in it? Yes, we do. And then I'll say a few hellos, and then we'll get cracking. So, I'm free. Little bag. Isn't this cute? You've got the lovely spotty dotty design on it. You've also, I know, you've got well, I say little, you've got a nice big central space for popping all your bits and pieces in, pens or tools or whatever. I mean, it could be a makeup bag, really, couldn't it, if you wanted it to be?
I love the polka dot. It's one of my
cute,
favourite
right?
patterns, yeah.
Look inside, in the pocket on the front. Yeah, you've got space then to pop in your pens. Got the little elasticated slats there, and then a little pocket on the front as well to pop in your bits and pieces. So that is yours. You're not paying for that. What you are paying for is what's in the bag. But as I've said, you're actually getting a discount on what is in the bag, because if you bought all of the items within the bag separately, you would pay an extra 10 or an extra 20 on top of what you're already paying. But we are going to give you our acrylic ruler. That one, of course, perfect to use in conjunction with one of our knives, because it's got that metal edge to it to protect your ruler. And finally, you should talk about knives. Yes, you're also going to be getting the craft knife in there as well. That does come with 5 replacement blades for you too. These are all craft room essentials, because you're going to get the bone folders in there as well, whether you like the big bone folder or the slightly smaller curved bone folder. Always good for kind of doing your burnishing, and it's important to burnish, isn't it?
It is. Very important to burnish.
Then we're going to get you in the bag again. Our scissors. These are the 6-inch snips, and it's always very important for your crafting to have an amazing pair of scissors. And let's be honest, these are the best in the business, aren't they?
They really are. I use mine for all sorts, not just in the craft room, and they're as sharp as the day I bought them.
Yeah.
Nothing blunts those.
I have a pair in my craft pile in the spare room, and very often I find them in the kitchen drawer downstairs because Laura likes to use them for kitcheny things.
Yeah.
So yes, like you said, good for everything. We've then got, if you like to create sort of distressed effects on your projects, as Craig would call it, the edge crimpler.
Crimpler.
Crimpler, aye, the edge crimpler. Aye, that is actually the edge crimper, but very handy to have in your armoury. Also handy to have tweezers, and we give you not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 tweezers. I mean, pretty much there, Michelle, I think a tweezer for every occasion, right?
There really is, and you would think, why do I need 4 different kinds of tweezers? But you will find that you will use each one of those for a specific but different job.
Yeah, and I think it's the pterodactyl tweezers, as I call them, the back to front tweezers.
Yeah.
The ones that you don't want, the unsqueezed, they grip, and
Yes.
you squeeze them to ungrip.
Yeah, they're brilliant, especially if you do have trouble squeezing to grip.
Yeah.
They're perfect for that.
Pokey tools, what do you need those for? You know everything. If you've got a craft room, you ain't got a pokey tool, it's not a craft room, is it not?
Nope.
And they're the kind of things that do go missing.
They really, unfortunately, yes,
So
they do.
good to have more than you need. And then we've also popped in there our glue pen set with the 3 different size nibs. These are absolutely brilliant for your intricate sticks. You've got in there your 0.7mm ballpoint, you've got your 3mm bullet nib, and then your 4mm chisel nib. So again, great just to have these pens, isn't it, for intricate sticking particularly.
Yes, they're not just an essential, they are an absolute must, those glue pens.
So all of that for £28 or $40, and then you get the bag for free. And aside from that ruler, pretty much everything else is going to go in the bag, like we thought about it, right? And also, if you buy that today, £28, $40, you spent your 10, so you will get your swing butterfly included in there for free. In fact, oh, look at that. George has got a lovely little panel to put up for you there. Look at that. There you go. I don't even need to show you because it's on the screen. That panel, just there. He's quick on the drawers today. He's like bang, 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 bang. Put that strap up. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. See if you can keep up then. This panel here. There you go. Should we just say a few quick hellos and then we'll get cracking? Let's say hi to Radical Rachel, who's on the socials today. Rachel, woo, 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 woo. She's radical. Ben McCarthy is in.
Ah,
Saying good morning.
good morning.
Good morning to Lisa from Minnesota, Lois from Ohio, Rita's in from Delaware. Oh, I don't think I've ever had one from Delaware before.
No.
Delaware? Where is Delaware?
Not got a clue.
I know it's in America. Don't need your sass this morning, Nicola. Delaware, Dela who, Dela why, Dela what? Linda's in from New York. That's in America.
Yes.
Charlotte's in from Herne Bay. That's not in America.
No.
Betty's in from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Linda's in from Maryland. Annie's in from Bristol. That's in the West Country. Polly Bragg's in from Texas. Hi to Kirsty D, says, Michelle, I love your hair.
Thank you very much.
She says thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love the polka dot bag, says Carol. It's so cute. You can get it for free today when you get this collection. And Rachel Norton says, hello everyone from Adelaide Fringe Festival in South Australia.
Ooh.
Adelaide Fringe. Is that where you go after you've had a haircut?
I have missed your jokes.
Have you?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
When I laugh at all of your jokes, it's a genuine laugh.
That's why I've missed you too. Because normally when I do a terrible joke, I get this from the other side of the studio. And a big tumbleweed rolling across the desk. No, we will not invest in a tumbleweed for the studio. By the way, without saying too much, George has gone, bring in the tumbleweed. Without saying too much, if you love my jokes, stand by. That's all I'm saying. Stand by. Keep the comments coming through. Say hello. Let us know what you're shopping for today. And also don't forget to keep sending those pictures. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. today's theme is paper. So if you've made a card recently, please feel free to send those in and we will pick, you will pick a winner at the end of the day today. Right, 3D panel embossing folders. These are brilliant. What a deal on these today as well. Normally £36, $47. Platinum price today is £20 or $26.40 if you're in the US. And these are brilliant, right? Used as individual embossing folders, they look the business, but layer these up, as you're seeing here, particularly effective with that beautiful blooms. You can create the most beautiful projects. This is like simple crafting again, Michelle, isn't it? I mean, you know, embossing folders, so easy to work with, but the kind of things that you can create with these is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just with a couple of samples that I showed you, you can use these on their own. You can use all three, well, you can use them to make a bigger just background, or you can use them to make a waistcoat.
Absolutely, you can use them to make a waistcoat.
Some of the patterns are just amazing.
But I like that effect, you know, again with these, you've got the different patterns, so you could kind of, you know, emboss that 3 times, couldn't you, and create like a bigger background, or like you said, as we're seeing here on the boards, create, you know, individual panels and create sort of almost like triptych effects. But this is cool. I love that one. That one's called your textured knits. It was that one there, wasn't it, that created the waistcoat? Yeah, it was. I love that. It's absolutely gorgeous. But again, if you've got all of these, you can mix and match all the panels through the different packets. You don't have to just stick to the 2 that's in one packet. And I also think as well, it's nice that we've got like a mixture, because here you've got, I would class these more as almost like background embossing folders, if you like. But then if you look at that there, which is your blossom and bloom and grow, that one's almost like a piece on its own, isn't it? It is, yeah. You're definitely not having that in the background and covering it up. That's going to be like the focal point. That would be quite nice for a Mother's Day card potentially, or an Easter card. Mother's Day coming very soon, by the way, here in the UK. You've also got that woodland splendour there as well, which again is almost like creating like a little bit of a scene. But look, it's 12 3D embossing folders in total. As Michelle says, mix and match these up. Use these individually of themselves. Great sizes too if you like to create your sort of smaller slimline cards. But all of those for £20 or $26.40 is incroyable, as they say in France. And don't forget, if you buy those today, you get me for free, because I'm the free gift when you spend over £10 or $10. Right, final few comments and we'll get going with Michelle. Carol Ann Hanley says, here come the dad jokes. And Sarah Brown, who I love very much, says, Ben, you are a very funny man. That's why I love you, Sarah, because you send in comments like that. And thank you to Rachel, who's also sent in a joke saying, what do you call a sad frog? Unhoppy. And on that note, are we going to do a little demo with these? Yes, we're going to do a demo with these. I love these. So I've picked the beautiful blooms. I just love how you've got those 2 panels in there that are quite different but actually work perfectly together. So I've got mine out already, so I'm just going to pop this one off. I haven't cut my piece of card all the way down. Doesn't really matter, I can cut it once I've run it through. Yeah. These are a 3D embossing folder, so I'm going to pop it onto my outside plate, and then I've got my magnetic and my plastic shim. Okay. And then we're going to pop that through. Obviously, if it's a 2D, it's a different plate combination, which is your 2 outside plastic plates or your main plates. You just don't need as much of that depth with a 3D. So look at that. So because I haven't cut it down, I've got a little bit of crease in there, but that's absolutely fine, because once I've coloured it in and I cut it down, that's going to disappear. So can you see just a little bit of creasing, but it hasn't gone over onto where my embossing is, so it's absolutely no problem at all. So what we're going to do with this is I've just brought in a few of my tri-blend pens. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit of colouring. So I have got my, let me have a look. So I've got my gold yellow blend, and I'm just going to, what I love about the colouring the embossing folders is you have got that, especially with the 3D, you've got a huge edge, so to speak. So you're definitely not going to be colouring out of the lines. That's it. Which is something I always do. I really struggle to stay in the lines. In life in general, not just colouring. Stay in your line. Or is that in your lane? That's stay in your lane,
Stay
isn't
in
it?
your lane.
Stay in your line. Stay in your lane and within your lines. Gareth Dobbs has just messaged saying, I'm tempted by the goodie bags.
I love
need
a
to
goodie
see
bag.
them. Or maybe I will show you them shortly. Which goodie bag are you most tempted by, everybody? And maybe we'll show you that one first. They are good goodie bags. I mean, they need to be good, don't they, really? Because if they weren't good, we wouldn't call them goodie bags. They'd be called baddie bags.
Baddie bags.
Nobody would buy one of them, would they? Got 4 terrible baddie bags for you today. Corinne said what? Terrible yesterday. Oh, and it sounded like terrible. Oh. These are good goodie bags, not bad baddie bags. So you'll
Well,
be
that
in
was a
for
bit of a tongue twister.
What, good goodie bags, bad baddie bags?
Yeah.
Bad baddie bags. Morning, Christine from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Gee, Altoona, yeah. No, Altoona. That would be Altoona if it was fish. It's Altoona. Says, I've just made over a dozen birthday cards with various products from crafters. Better take some photos. Yes, Christine, you better take some photos. Get them in. Send the pictures in today. I know already there's been loads because I can hear Nicola, who's producing today, like going, clicking the mouse to kind of like send them over to George. So she's going, ah, and he's going, oh. Those are the noises in the gallery today. Trying to get all of the pictures sorted. Remember, what we're doing is we're picking 5. I'm not picking them, but we will pick our favourite 5. And then later on in Monday Makers tonight, you will choose your favourite of the 5 to win a prize. It's a voucher to spend with us. If you'd like to send in a peeper? Like to send in a picture of your card today with the theme peeper, it's studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. You can obviously put your pictures up on Facebook to show everybody else, but if you put them on Facebook, we will not enter them into the competition because we won't see them.
So my black's running out, so I'm not going to continue colouring that in. But what I did was I laid some of my gold yellow blend down, and then I went over it with this, my dark red, and it gives you this lovely orange that comes through. And I know we've got oranges, but it's a different orange that it gives you. So just, have a play about mixing your colours up, laying a different, so you know how we lay the black down and then put a colour over it and it makes that colour really deep. You can do that with your other colours, so have a bit of a play about with them. But that is the one that's finished and I've coloured in, and I've just done a bit of a splash on there. And then I'm going to bring in, again, that's the other one of this collection. Wow. So those 2 are done. So what we're going to do is, let me bring these in. So we're going to mat and layer them onto some black card, and again, it makes them pop beautifully. So let me just get my glue.
Rachel wants to see all the goodie bags, by the way.
I was thinking that, definitely all of them. I love a good goodie bag.
Zoe wants to see them all as well. Says I can't make a choice, I want to see them all.
Yeah.
We love a good goodie bag here, don't we?
We do.
Not a bad baddie bag.
Not a bad baddie bag. I love it.
There must be a day coming up soon, like a national day, like national, I don't know, Villains Day or something, where instead of goodie bags, we should do baddie bags to fit in with the theme.
That sounds great.
Because there will be some kind of there'll be some kind of national Villains Day, because there'll be a national Superheroes Day, so there will be, Here we go, Villains Day, 29th of April.
Oh, not far away either.
Which is a Saturday. It's the day before my birthday, so some baddie bags.
Some baddie bags.
Yeah.
Ben's baddie bags.
Beep.
Right, so I have mat and layered my 2 panels onto black. I'm just going to pop them there to the side for now, because I'm going to make a little envelope. If you've got your envelope box maker, then obviously you're going to be making your envelopes on there, but you do get to a point where if you want quite a big envelope, it obviously only goes up so much. So these are the envelopes that I always tend to go to when I've got an odd shape or a weird shape or bigger than my board will make. So these have got just tabs on each side, and I'm a 6.5 by 8.5.
Yeah.
And then I've just got a 1/2 inch tab all the way round. That's it for one side. And then the other side is going to be the front. So again, this measures 10.5, because that is my 8.5. I've got that 2-inch tab and I've just cut it so it makes sort of the envelope tab.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to run some tape down all 3 sides. And this is just one of the easiest and simplest envelopes to just throw together.
Sherry says, can we send in more than one picture for the contest? Oh, you can, apparently. Oh, yes, but if you send in, 5 and they're all, like amazing, we can't obviously then pick 5 of them to be the final 5. We only pick 1. And I think I'm making up rules now, but...
That would be me. I'd send in like 100.
Yeah.
So, my odds are greater. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to place that on the top. So I'm just going to line up that bottom first and then just squish that down on that side, and that one should line up beautifully too, which it has done.
Oh, perfect.
So just a nice top folding envelope. And you can see how quick, easy and simple that was to put together. So I'm thinking for this envelope, what we're going to do is, I've just got some black and white card. So just to do a nice matte layer, because I always say you go to all that trouble of making a beautiful card. It's always lovely to do the handmade envelope as well.
Very true.
So, and plus, if you are making to sell on your craft stalls and things like that,
oh yeah,
the bonus of that, making a beautiful envelope to go with it, sometimes that's all it takes for people to be like, I need that card. Because look at the matching envelope.
Yeah, envelopes are very often forgotten, aren't they?
I think they are, definitely. I mean, it's always nice to make it in the matching papers and things like that. But obviously, don't have matching papers for this per se. So we're going to pop these on here, on the front. I'm going to pop that one down there. I think I'm going to pop that, let me move that across a little. Pop that one up there. And sometimes, when you finished your card and you didn't want to be finished with your project, do your envelope as well, and then you know.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get right into it and you don't want it to end.
And then build a box to put your envelope in.
Yeah.
With your card in.
Absolutely.
And then make a bigger box to put the box in, to put the envelope in, to put the card in.
So there you go. So that's my envelope that's going to go with my matching card.
Cute.
So it's just, it ties in beautifully. So if I just turn that round for you, we've got the matching card and envelope.
Ah, that is really pretty. Really pretty.
It matches beautifully. I mean, I could have put those on the front exactly the same. And the reason I did the black matte layer is because I've got the black matte layer here. So it just ties it all in beautifully together. Very,
very pretty indeed. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Morning, everyone, says Astrid. It's so good to see you, Michelle. It's nice to see Michelle. It's always nice when Michelle's in. Christine Mahoney says, good morning to my fave peeps. Great haircut, Michelle.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. Aww. And Ben, congratulations. It's about time. A few of you have found me on Scrabble Go. There's an app called Scrabble Go. So I'm playing a few of our viewers at Scrabble. I've played Christine, and she's won 1 or 2 games against me. I won for the first.
1 or 2 or
maybe 5. I won last night. So,
oh, did you?
Yeah. So that's the congratulations.
If you want to win all the time, I'll play with you because I'm terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, find me on Scrabble. I could do with winning a few.
Nice.
1 point.
Yes. It. On. The. See, look, I'm great at this English thing.
Tell you what. I'll write so many questions. The pictures we're sending in, can they be anything made with paper? Does it have to be CC products that we used? Kind of. I don't really know. Just send them in. Just send them in. All I'm doing is sending pictures of your favourite makes. Today's theme is paper. That's where you need to send them, and then that's sort of my job done, really. And then after that, later on, they'll go, here's the 5 pictures, and I'll show you the 5 pictures, and I'll tell you to vote. So I would just say, don't think about it too much. If you've got a project that you really like and you think is great and you think it could be worthy of winning a prize, you think it's going to make you a winner, I would just send it in and then leave it in the lap of the crafting gods. That is what I would do. That is what I would do. Such a pretty card and envelope, Michelle, says Lynette Price. Should we just show you all of the embossing folders that you could be getting, or would be getting, or will be getting rather, in this collection? Is your 3D panel embossing folder 6-piece set. 12 embossing folders in total. Obviously they come in little mini sort of packages of 2, if you like, which play very nicely together, but as we've said, you can mix and match these around. That's gorgeous. The one that Michelle just used, the beautiful blooms there, maybe a nice set to particularly use for Mother's Day or Easter cards coming up, and that one for me is very much a sort of forefront of a particular project. And then you see ones like this, for example, the timeless tiles, you know, maybe like a starting point for a background. I think that would work. Nicola, you took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, Roaring Twenties, got a very sort of Art Deco feel to it, that particular set. You'll see all these different designs and think to yourself, do you know what, these might work quite nicely with particular projects. Maybe the Masquerade Ball, that one there, the damask might work quite nicely with. Look at me, firing out all the ideas today. I am on a roll today already. It's only 25 to 12. Textured knits. What you could do with those is use those to create maybe like a waistcoat card. What a great idea. That would be good, wouldn't it? I'd never have thought of that. If only somebody would think of doing that, that would be a great idea. That one also, sorry, I'm just looking at that one there. I know that one's like a knit, but that one could be used as like maybe like a masking card, like tyre tracks. Yes, yeah, definitely. You know, just throw any ideas out there. You're welcome, everybody. This one is the Bloom and Grow. Once again, very much, I think, a forefront sort of piece for a project. And then last, but by no means least, you've got that beautiful Woodland Splendor 3D. So you've got that really gorgeous kind of depth of emboss, the peaks and troughs within the folders. And for that price today, £20 or £26.40 is incredible. And don't forget, you'll get that for free as well. Today's free gift is the incredible butterfly die, which is from the Swing collection, the Swing card dies. That is yours for free today. There we go. Right. Goodie bags. Now, which one am I doing, Nicola, do you say? I'm going to show you what is in the, be right at the back, the embossing goodie bag. Now, these are incredible value for money, right? So the embossing goodie bag, I'll show you 2 items from the bag, which is basically the value of your bag, and then everything else that I show you is like you're getting for free. And again, this is incredible, isn't it, right? A random Monday at the start of March, and we're doing these like goodie bags, aren't we? Goodie bags, yeah. And I'm not being funny again. These are, this one particularly, these would be happy enough to grace a cartload show. They are that good, value for money wise. Should be paying £67, $87. Look at the saving you're making. Look at the price you're going to be paying if you're platinum. And I'll show you. What? Ooh. Oh, and I'll show you the 2 items that you're going to be paying for, which is the value of your bag. This one here is the. Are they called the duos, these, where you get like one part of the embossing folder, don't you? Then you get the second part. That bottom bit is a separate, so you've got like a 5x5, then you've got that bottom bit, and they make amazing boxes. Yes. Love those. So that is your floral lace. That's one item that you're going for. Then you've also got here the congratulations. So this again, embossing folder with that beautiful die which pops across the centre of your project that you can pop in your stamp sentiment too. So it's stamp die and embossing folder that. Those 2 items there, value of your bag. If you're platinum, more than the value of your bag. All right, so everything else I'm about to show you is for free. Next up, we have got your elegant floral spray from the Say It With Flowers collection, 3D embossing folder plus stencils. I love it when we do those collections because it makes it nice and easy and doesn't add even more depth to your project. Yes, yeah, definitely. And that is an amazing, just so if you just did the embossing folder on its own with that, it's gorgeous. But with the stencils added on top, just amazing. That's free. Also for free, you are going to get this beautiful 3D embossing folder from the Vintage Butterflies collection. That is called In Flight. Incredible. Also for free, and I can't quite believe that we're doing this, and you guys will know, rewind the tapes and watch me, I think this is one of the best 3D embossing folders to show how good of an effect a 3D folder can create. That is that gorgeous window embossing folder from the Wisteria collection. If you want to find out how good 3D embossing folders are, that one tells you all about it. It's incredible.
It really is. It is stunning, that one.
Yeah, because you get the beautiful detail of the window embossed, and then the wisteria really coming through. That's free. I can't believe it. Also for free, I mean, this is redonk. For free, the Decadent Diamond embossing folders with those nesting dies, those literally came out about 3 weeks ago.
Something like that, yeah. That's crazy. Have they accidentally dropped that in there?
I do kind of feel like it's actually fallen off the shelf and shouldn't be in the bag.
Yeah.
But we're going with it now.
Well, that's it.
And lastly, but by no means leastly, we've got these really cool cut and emboss folders. That one is called the Provence. You've got your sort of corner cut and emboss folder, and then you've got your, well, it's sort of like, I suppose, like a frame, isn't it, really? Or a border, I should say. Free. 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 Free? Free? Sounds like Scooby-Doo then. Free, Maggie? When you get those two within the bag. Please go swiftly on these because we don't have huge amounts of stock on them. And if you think that's a good goodie bag, well, wait till you see the other three that we've got to show you over the course of this show. Please snap that up. £16 or $24. Absolutely amazing. Right, we're going to take a short little break. We're going to give you opportunity to check out your baskets when we come back. We're going to be looking at some simple creator card dies. They're called simple, but they're anything but simple. They're simple to use, but the effect that they create is far from simple. In the meantime, get those baskets checked out. If you spend more than £10, $10 or €10, don't forget you'll get that free gift. And also, don't forget to be sending in your pictures as well today of cards that you've made, including paper. That's all of them, isn't it, really? studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And we will come back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
One that was really funny, Ben. You did.
It was better than your I'm a gnome and I live in a caravan.
I am a gnome and I live in a caravan. Can we clip that?
We'll do it. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Other customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. Who's checked out? Let me know who's been shopping today. Let me know what you've bought. Let me know which goodie bag you want to see next. I know you want to see them all, don't you? But which one you want to see next. You will see them all before the end of the show, but we'll show them in your preferred order. So we've done, don't get confused now, Ben. We've done the embossing bag. So still got to show edgeables, create a card, or the cacada, as I call them. That's what we call them in the industry, cacadas. Or the die one. So let me know which one you want to see next. And let me know what you bought. Have you got your free gift today? Of course you have. Brenda says, it's so nice to see Michelle again. It's lovely to have Michelle back, particularly when she gets to play with these bad boys for the first time. These have been so popular. They launched the week of February half term, so the last week of February these launched, because I was not here for them. And I saw them for the first time last week. I have been here. Nicola, did you hear that? She's full of sass.
I think that you was away a lot.
Well, how do you know? I was here. I was off the first week of January because I was ill, but then I was here for the rest of January and all the way till the end of February. That's about 7 weeks on the trot I did.
It's almost like you did the kids' school term. Is that what you do? You do the 6 weeks, yeah.
That's my contract, because I only work when the kids are at school, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a week off half term. So the summer this year, you will not see me. I'll be gone. Yeah. That's why sometimes we have like a bell that goes here and the bell goes, and then like Nicola will go, that bell's for me, not for you. I'm like that. She's like, that's for me, not you. Anyway. These are the Simple Creator Card dies. £54.37 platinum, $63.84. Big saving on these. And these are brilliant because they combine, don't they, the wonderful effect that you can get with a Creator Card, but then you've got these other dies as well to cut apertures, to create like your invertage effects, Will, and your outerpage.
Yes.
Invertage, outerpage.
Your innie and your outie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of taking them to the next level, isn't it, really? You've got some lovely, lovely designs in here too. So you've got your rose garden. And again, you know, if you want to cut them straight into your cardstock, you can. Again, here, if you just want to cut these out as panels and lay them over projects, you can do that too. I mean, a beautiful one to maybe do some colouring with, do some paper piecing with, potentially. You've then got this one, which is your fancy floral. Again, so much detail in the actual creator cards themselves, and then whether or not you want, whether or not you want to create an aperture, or again, multi-cut these and layer these up for a sentiment, or maybe a focal point of a butterfly or a dragonfly, whatever it might be. Those circles, by the way, we did measure them the other day, are the same size as the circles here in the timeless foliage. So again, lots of detail in there, lots of opportunity to create the most beautiful cards. This is stunning. You've got the beautiful, pretty florals. Once again, look at that, absolutely stunning starting point for a card. And as I said, they're called simple. If you look at these and think, well, anything but simple, really. Those are absolutely stunning. So much detail in all of them. They're simple for the fact that they're simple to use and simple to create stunning projects with. Dainty doodles. Again, got that really cool sort of doodly effect to it. But as we've said, Christmassy lights as well.
Oh, yeah.
They look like...
Paper piece with reds, greens, oranges, yeah.
They could look really cute. I love the fact that that one's called Dainty Doodles as well. Because when Daisy was little, we used to call her Daisy Doodles. My Daisy. So when I first saw that, I was like, oh, it's called Daisy Oh, no, it's not. It's Dainty. Dainty Doodles. And then last but by no means least, I mean, look at that one, which is the traditional tiles. I think that one as well has got a very sort of feel of like an, what do you call it, a ribbon threading die to it as well.
Yes, yeah.
Thread.
Oh, definitely. You absolutely could do that with that one, couldn't you?
Yeah. So there's lots of ways that you can use these, and actually it's 30 dies in total, so you've got that creator card effect, but then all of the extra dies there as well to create your layers with, or indeed like create different size apertures with as well. Really super usable collection. That £54.37 if you're platinum, or $63.84 if you want to snap those up. Shall we have a look at those with Michelle? And by the way, they want to see the die goodie bag next, Nicola, so we might have to do that one next. Right.
So traditional tiles is the one that I'm going to use. So the one that you just said you could ribbon thread with. And do you know what? And that's what I love about these. We all look at it and see something different that we can do with it, which is absolutely brilliant. But I think it shows that when I say we, it's obviously the royal we, the team do a brilliant job bringing you time and time again stuff that not only work for what it's made for, but you can do so much more with these than what they're intended. So you've got that lovely matte piece, and then you've got that gorgeous, let me just pop it off, decorative bit. So let me just move those to the side for now. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of card down to 6 by 6, and I'm going to cut straight into there because what I want is a nice thick border. If I, let me see if I can pick that up. There we go. If I cut it out with that, you can see that I'm getting a much smaller border. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that straight into the piece of pre-cut card. So let me just find my tape.
Okay.
I'm going to tape it in place because obviously I don't want it to move. Just give me 10 minutes to find the end.
Whilst you're finding the tape, enthralling TV here on Crafters TV. Will Michelle find the end of the tape? Tune in tomorrow, same time, same channel, to find out. You done it?
Yeah, I've done it. I've got it.
Hey. That annoys me that people who don't leave the end of the tape curled over.
It's just so rude.
It is rude.
So rude. Right, so let me just get this taped down. And then I'm going to bring in one of these because I also want to cut the aperture out as well. So I'm going to go for the second or the middle one because again I want to sort of mimic the same size border that I've got going round the outside as well.
Yeah.
So let's pop that on there.
Perfect.
And then we can run it through.
Please show us all the goodie bags, says Anne. Please show us all the goodie bags now, please, says Anne. It is cruel to make us wait. We need to know so we can send our orders. Well, I am obviously waiting for the go-ahead from my producer because I'm a very good presenter. I do what I'm told most of the time. So I will, as soon as I get the go-ahead, I'm there.
I know, I'm so rudely demoing in the middle of...
How dare you!
No.
Stop me from showing my goodie bags.
So rude.
Outrageous. If someone had left that tape in good order, I'd been showing goodie bags by now.
I know. It's rude. Rudeness all round.
Rude. Oh, look at this. That's incredible.
I love how easy and beautiful it cuts through and everything just pops out. So this is the middle bit that I cut out. And again, you're not going to be getting rid of that. You're going to use that to mat and layer. Even if not on this one, you pop it to the side, pop it in your little bit box and save it for later. So there you go. So that is as simple as it gets. I've just cut it out. And I've also got one cut out here. So I actually cut this one out with the matte piece so you can see the size difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to matte and layer it. I'm going to give it a bit of a drop shadow, just a tiniest little bit, but I'm not going to put it on exactly the same way. I'm going to flip it. So you're just going to get, let me line that up properly. You're going to get the white pop through at the edge. Oh, you can see it, can't you? So yeah, just by flipping it, you get, again, just a different effect than if we just matte and layer them together. So I'm going to use my dotty for this. Being very careful. Don't need to be too careful. I've got no edges that I need to worry about accidentally ripping up. I'm going to make sure that I obviously don't put any tape on that triangle bit. And then I'm just going to pop that on there.
Oh yeah, very effective, isn't it?
There we go.
Nice.
Lift that off. So let me just wiggle that a little bit more. There we go. So, and again, what I'm going to do with the piece that I've cut out is I'm not going to pop it back in that way. Again, I'm going to sort of mimic that one. So just twisting around, again, it just gives you that slightly different effect. Then, so I'm just going to pop a piece of acetate on the back. So let me get my red liner tape for this. So the end's easy to find on that one. So I'm going to red liner tape this.
Got red liner tape on the shop the day. If you want shop the day, if you want red liner tape, 3 lots of the 3mm. Michelle, we've missed you, says Anne.
Aww.
We hope you see more of you on Crafters TV.
Thanks.
I was only jesting. She says, sorry, Michelle, on the goodie bag rudeness. We'll wait on your demo, certainly. We were only mucking about.
Yes, of course.
You know me. So we're going to have a look at the goodie bags after we've finished Michelle's demo. Obviously, we want to see this as much as you guys do. You can't enter it in our competition though, Michelle, by the way, just in case you were thinking of doing that.
Oh, I'm going to take a picture and send it in.
Yeah, yes. You just imagine.
You foiled my plan. Right, so I could fill that with sequins and make a lovely shaker card if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Sometimes it's just nice to have the effect of the acetate behind. And because I'm going to put it onto some foam pads, the acetate makes it stay nice and solid. I'm not going to get no saggy bits in there. So I'm just going to use, I'm just going to throw everything about.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to use my foam.
Foam.
On a roll. No one's sung that for so long. I'm having like withdrawals.
I feel now it's kind of like sort of naturally run its course because I look to do it now and like nobody really looks anymore this way. So George says, I mean, we can.
I think we should.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, boom boom boom, foam on a roll, foam on a roll, boom boom boom, foam on a roll.
Hey! I love it, and I still sing it at home.
Well, I do. I sing a lot actually. The foam on a roll, do 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 do, foam on a roll, do 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 do, foam on a roll, do do ba dee da ba doo doo ba da ba dee da foam on a roll. And whenever there's things that like I don't know if I can't think of an example now, but if something is on a roll or something roll I see in the supermarket, I then start singing that in my head to that tune. I don't know if anyone else does that. Whether that's just sad old little me. Is that just me? It is.
No, I do it all the time.
Do you? Thank you. I feel like Now and again, I have a little sing-song. Debbie Fisher's the only one who really, but then she absolutely belts it out, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
You know.
I love it.
Love her.
I think I'm on with Debbie tomorrow.
Yes, you are, aren't you? Because, of course, I'm not here again. Hashtag slacker. Thank you, Gilmore. It says, Ben misses a lot of launches. Lol. Some might call him a slacker. Everyone does, Gilmore. Not some.
Oh.
Everyone.
Right, so I've got a piece of card. So these, do you remember these pads that we had?
Yes, I do.
So I've just cut it in half. It's 12 inches wide, and I have just scored sort of at 1.5 there and there to give me that lovely shape. Because I originally had just cut this, cut it in half, and I'd just done a 6x6 base. But then I thought, actually, I'm just going to do just a little bit of a more funky base. Yeah. I'm not going to mat and layer anything on it, because I think it sort of speaks for itself, that lovely pattern.
Was that the card set that was launched with the USB?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the pads.
So it's a 300 GSM, so it's perfect weight for a card base. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this just on the front there.
Yeah.
Because again, I've got that lovely pattern coming through, and it's really making that design just pop. So I'm going to bring this in. We're going to pop that on sideways. But obviously it's going to go on a bit of foam. Let's pop that on there. Try and line it up before I stick it down. And then all I've got now is one of our mini dies that we've got, a little congrats. I'm just going to pop that in the middle using my dotty very carefully. Just stuck it to the desk. Let's lift that up, and that fits just perfectly there. And then all I'm going to do is I've got a little bow, I'm just going to pop on the bottom, because I don't think, well, I do think that with these dies you don't need much else than that. So I'm going to pop that on. I've got lots of these, and what I would do if I had more time is on each little bit there where it all joins.
Stick them on. Stick them on.
Stick them on.
Do them all.
Right.
Maybe not all of them.
Maybe not all of them, just stick some of them on. Should we do a time trial, see how long it takes me?
Yeah. We might still be here at 3 o'clock, like halfway through masterclass.
Yeah.
Still be doing it.
Maybe not then.
Actually quite quick with the tweezers there, aren't you?
Yeah, it's...
I think we should do at some point, I don't know whether it's like a social, I'd love to do like a little, like a crafty, like challenge between you guys. And so this is just reminding me, like, you know, like a challenge where we give you a pair of tweezers and so you can stick, you know, 10 adhesive dots the quickest. Or I thought of it from, remember when Craig used to do the MIDI or the mini, you'd like really like a folder through really quickly. You could have like, you know, little disciplines like that.
Yeah.
A little crafty Olympics maybe.
Yeah. Could you imagine though, we're all very competitive when it comes to that, so could you actually imagine?
That's why I'd love to do it. I could be the host and compare, and then you guys, you know, we could match you up in little different disciplines. That was 50 seconds, by the way, Michelle, we're just being told.
I've just put a line across the top and the bottom, and actually that looks quite nice. If I just turn that round, it's a nice simple card, but I think sometimes with those, especially the simple creator cards, you don't need much else.
Absolutely brilliant is that. And like we said, simple creator cards, but simple to the point that, you know, if you're thinking, oh, the final effect is very simple, it isn't. The effect that you can create is absolutely incredible. What have I done with them? Oh, there they are. There they are. These are all of the different designs that you're going to be getting. 6-piece collection. It's 30 dies. Oh, 30 dies in total. Should be over £101, over $119. You're paying just $54.37 today if you are platinum, $63.84. And worth bearing in mind, because you're spending that 10, you will of course get included in there your swing butterfly. That is today's free gift when you spend over 10, which is incredible. So all these designs you're going to be receiving. I think that's possibly one of my favourites, that rose garden. You've also got in here some really beautiful sort of intricate designs like that fancy floral. Again, all of these come with those nesting dies, if you like, to create the different apertures, to create those different mats and layers as well. That's beautiful too. Again, paper piecing opportunities, colour in those pretty petals. This one, as we said, I mean, it is called the Dainty Doodles, but I think that could be turned into a very cute Christmas lights card as well. And then you've finally got this one here, which again reminds me a little bit of those embroidery dies that we've done previously. There's lots of different options with these, isn't there? And the fact that you've got those central dies as well, which you can use independently of this collection, I think is brilliant. It's $54.37 platinum or $63.84 if you're shopping in the US and you are a platinum member. Love it, Michelle, says Anne, you always make something fabulous. She absolutely does. Rosalind saying this card could be a decor piece and you're not even finished. Well, she is now, but I take your point in that. Absolutely, a home decor piece. And Anne says, I would win who makes the biggest mess in the shortest amount of time competition.
I think we would all win that. We'd all be like joint first.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who's the messiest here.
Debbie Robinson. Oh, I didn't say that. It was Nicola.
only telling them the truth. I think she admits though that she's quite messy, doesn't she?
She does, doesn't she?
Goodie bags. Let's have a look through these then. So we've got 2 more to show you as well. This one is your dies goodie bag. So this one here, let's have a look. Oh, there's tons in this one. So it is £65 or $81 worth of value. Look at your saving, look at the price. Those 2 items there are the value of your bag, more than the value of your bag if you are a platinum member. You've got one of our amazing what they call these ones, your gatefold cards, layered edge gatefolds, which is the beautiful ellipse frame. They create the mats and layers and obviously actual card shape for the most beautiful and decorative cards. That's coming to you for free. And can you even blooming believe it? We've got the scattered flowers confetti dies, border dies included. Again, literally launched those start of February. That is included in this goodie bag. So again, if you missed out on these or maybe didn't want to buy the full collection, it's a great way to dip your toe in the water and try lots of different products. Those 2 items are the value of your bag. You've also got in there one of our amazing edible dies. That one is your flourishing foliage. Also in here, talking of bits for your shakers, you've got one of our shaker dies in here. So this is the Jewel of Love. So basically run this one through, choose your coloured paper, choose your coloured cardstock, and it will create for you all of those beautiful confetti pieces to pop into your shaker card. On top of that, also in this bag, you're going to be getting the fancy filigree die. These are brilliant because if you just want to cut that design out there and use it on the front of your card, you can do. But I know a lot of cards have been designed in a way that you'll cut the edge out, have this piece there that you can then piece back in and create the most beautiful edge designs. And then also in this bag, you're going to be getting one of our amazing kind of sentiment dies. This one is called the Faith and Hope. Where there is faith and hope, miracles happen. Again, if you'd like to have your sentiment or your verse at the front of your project, then that is a really great one to go for. All of that is included in your bag for just £16 or $24. That is incredible. Do we want to do another one or we're not going to do one for now? Okay, so that's the dies. Which one do you want to see next? Do you want to see the Kakada, create a card, or do you want to see the Edgeables? I would say, let me have a look through. I mean, they're both brilliant. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you. I'll not sway you in any way at all. Adriana's just saying, I've just got my not so simple credit card dies this weekend. Do let us know if you've used them already, Adriana. Let us know if you've been crafting with them. Don't forget, if you have done any crafting recently, send in those pics. It is our Make Me a Winner week, where we are giving you daily free gifts. We are giving you daily deals like that amazing goodie bag, which we'll perhaps recap on again a little bit later on. And of course, we're giving you the opportunity to win each and every day. You just go, make me a winner! And then you send in a picture today of a project using paper. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And Nicola is saying, yes, to be in with the best chance of winning, when you hit the send button on your computer to send in the email to that address, you have to go, make me a winner! Like that. And that will work. It's like when you're watching sport and you shout at the TV, obviously it makes your team perform better.
You would hope so.
Yeah. Make me a winner! There you go. So send those pics in. Right. Nicola's shouting today as well. She's not shouting make me a winner. She's shouting, somebody help me with all these photos. I can't get them all ready in time to do all the judging for the competition that we're going to be doing later on Monday Makers, when there's only going to be 5. That's what she's shouting. Loads coming through. Right. Let's have a look at the Centura Pearl card and envelope deal. Do you know what? Again, have you seen these that often? I feel like I've only seen these a couple of times.
I have. Very rarely. They're a little bit like hen's teeth, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Right, our Centura Pearl. I know a lot of people, right, make their own card blanks, and that is absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely fine. Obviously, you can do that with your Centura Pearl. But maybe if you are fairly new to craft, you know, maybe actually you're someone who just likes to have sets of matching cards and envelopes just there to hand to make quick and easy cards, then this is the set for you, because you've got your 6x6 Centura Pearl cards and envelopes. So it's 40 card blanks, 40 envelopes as well, for just £16.76 or £22.26. I mean, Michelle, you're a seasoned crafter. It must be nice to have sets like this where you don't have to kind of think too much and you can just go and grab.
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, you've got that matching envelope there already. And sometimes you just want to make a quick card, and these are perfect for that.
Yeah.
They really are. And again, they're in our Centura Pearl, so they're beautiful. You know that they're, I think they're 310, the Centura Pearl, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's
310.
A nice, sturdy base.
And actually, you've got some lovely colours here as well. I mean, like baby pink, baby blue you've got there as well. So maybe, you know, nice colours to be working with for springtime, summertime, you know, Mother's Day cards, Easter cards, new baby cards you've got there as well. Fresh cream, I think, is always very...
I love that.
Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Classy.
Yeah.
Good for like wedding stationery.
Yeah,
and again,
definitely.
the fact that you've got the matching envelopes in there as well, I think is incredible. You know, gold in there as well. Also thinking kind of wedding and celebratory, and the metallic silver in there too is just absolutely incredible. You're saving 30% off there. Good kind of stash builders, these, I would say, and particularly if you are someone who you know, is fairly new. As you guys know, as I sort of talk about all the time, you know, I don't have a craft room as such, but I have a pile of craft stuff in my spare room, and I rely a lot on kind of craft kits. I use a lot of craft kits, and I love them for the fact that you've got your cards and envelopes in there already.
Yeah.
And so that's why I would jump in and buy these. I think these are brilliant. Just have them to hand. You've got them there for when you need a quick, easy card, and you've got it in Centura Pearl as well. And like Michelle says, you know, you've got 310 GSM, you've got beautiful colours, and of course to have the matching envelopes is a bit of a Brucey bonus too. $16.76 is your platinum price there. I'll do that in a minute. Or 20. Yeah, we should just no, it's not going to go in. Or 22.26 if you're shopping in the US. And you are a platinum member.
So they are great. Do you know what they are great for? So if you would do kids' parties, so when I've done my kids' parties in the past, and they've had, you know what kids are like, they go through phases. If you're wanting to do a little crafty party for them, you've sort of got your bases there. So, you know, you've got like a little station. They'll pick their card base, they'll pick some pre-cut toppers, they'll pick some backing paper, they'll pick some ribbon, they'll pick something else, and they go sit down and they can make their own card. And the kids love doing that. So, you know, my daughter used to do it all the time. I'd have little crafty parties for them. And because you've got those spaces there, they can just pick one from every pile, go sit down, they make their creation, and they think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. And they are, but they're perfect for that.
And it's an inexpensive way to do it as well, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Right, let's have a look then. By the way, Nicola, loads of messages coming in. Lots of people saying show both goodie bags next, and lots of people saying creator card. So it's either creator card or both when we go back to the goodie bags. Oh, just go with the majority. It is going to be both next is what we're going to do. Now, let's have a look at these. And once again, I know what you're going to say, because I'll say, I haven't seen these for ages. And you go, that's because you're never here. But the Concertina 3D border dies, 2-piece collection, 6 dies in total. These are incredible because they're so super useful, aren't they? For kind of framing things like your foam flowers, creating like bespoke borders of all sizes, aren't they?
Yeah, because you've got the corners and then those 2 extra sizes. Yeah, you can go as big as you want. If you're doing a 12 by 12 scrapbooking page, or if you're doing a 12 by 12 card, then yeah, you can go as big as you want.
So you've got your lace and your vine. So yeah, you can go as big as you want, you can go as small as you want. I guess also, you know, you can obviously just use individual bits and pieces of these. So use these to frame like photographs, maybe.
Yes, definitely.
You know, so many different ways that you can use these. But the fact that you've got the 3 different dies there, you can build these up for, well, the biggest card in the universe if you wanted.
You really could.
Couldn't you? Or again, the most teeny tiny card if you wanted to be able to do that. The detailing on the actual dies themselves is absolutely gorgeous as well. So that one is your lace. If I just show you on the packaging, I know Michelle's going to have a look at these with you, but you just sort of kind of put it in your mind how these would work. Look, gives you that 3D detail. So again here, like I said, you know, great for kind of encapsulating things like your flowers in there as well. If you like to, you know, have scenes sort of standing out, you can really frame those beautifully. And then also in this collection, you've got the vines. So same sort of thing here. You've got the 3 different dies to be able to create borders, frames, you know, even as I say, little pockets almost for popping bits and pieces into your memory albums with. I think these have come along at a great time too, because particularly here in the UK with Mother's Day just over a couple of weeks away now, these would be really, really nice to frame a beautiful Mother's Day card with loads of floral elements in. That price today as well, by the way, incroyable. I don't know why I keep speaking in French today. I don't know what's going on there. £30 or $34, not today, friends. £20 or $23. Platinum price £16 or $18.40. Incredible. But let's have a look at these and see how easy it is to work with them. Are you going lacy or viney?
Lace.
Lacy.
Luscious lace. It's not called luscious lace, I just thought I would call it that. But yeah, the lace one. Yeah, so I love that you've got the instructions in these. I think once you see them and once you've cut one out, you don't necessarily need it. But I love that lots of not trickier ones, because I don't want to put you off if you don't have them, but it's just nice to have the instructions. If you're a beginner, you never made one before, it's nice that you've got the instructions there. You can see that I've got the 3 dice here, but I'm just going to pop this one. So that is all I'm going to use for this demo. So this is the corner one. So I'm just going to pop it on there. I'm just going to tape it down so it doesn't move. And then I'm just going to run it through. And you can see that these are all, they're all small enough that they're going to go through. I think they're even going to go through the mini things. So, you know, even though you can make a huge project with these, the dies themselves are going to go through your smallest machines, which is a bonus.
And like you said, the fact that you've got the 3 different shapes means, I mean, you can create any size, any shape.
Yeah, you can, definitely. And the thing is, you've got so much in your stash, just flowers to start with. You're going to be using these, and you absolutely can be framing all of your flowers with these, because then obviously you know that they're not going to get squashed or anything like that. So that's the corner, and then all you're going to do is we're going to concertina it. So we're going to fold that bit there, and what I tend to do is I've always got that finger underneath there, just so when I'm bending that one, I'm not going to use or ruin that lovely decorative element. You're going to turn it over that way to score it. If you turn it that way to score, because you've only got that little border there, it doesn't fold and burnish as easy if you do it that way. If you do it that way, you can just go straight down. If you're doing it that way, the fear is you're going to catch one of your decorative pieces and rip it, and you don't want to do that.
No.
So I always fold it away from me to give it a good burnish.
And if you're looking for good burnishing tools, buy our Essentials Collection bag we've got today.
Yes.
That's got the bone folders in there. Big and small. Well, big and curvy, isn't it? There's one
Because
curvy
they
one.
both do something different, don't they? I think one of them is, I don't know, shaped for something different. But don't quote me on that. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of ink. So this is just my pale fig. And I'm just going to delicately and lightly put a little bit of ink just to bring the edge of that pattern out. So I'm going to move that to the side. I've got another one here already done. So I want 4 of these. Number 3, just add a little bit more. And then this last one, add a little bit more ink to it than that. And then again, so let me just... So, we're just going to do exactly the same again. We're just going to fold and burnish this concertina. Always give that one there a real good burnish or score. And then fold those. So I'm just going to do something a little bit different with these rather than make a frame. So back on itself. There we go. So I've got my 4 here. And that's the bit that you're going to glue. So we're just going to pop a little bit of glue on there.
Yep.
It's going to fold in there and that's going to stick together. So just use my tape pen. Just line that up. Once it's lined up, just squash it down and
cute.
it's stuck.
Sherry says she's using these to wrap around corners and sides of shadow boxes.
Yes. Oh, I saw someone, I was on our I'm a Crafter's Companion page yesterday, and I'm sure I saw one of you had posted that you'd done that round your box.
Oh.
Because they'd made the shadow box and they'd put the corners round and it had gone down and under and it looked really nice.
Maybe it was Sherry.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so that's it. You know, you can use for a lot more than just making your own little frame. Right, so I've got my 4 there. So let's just pop those to the side for now because I'm going to bring in my box lid. And it's got an L on the top, so I know it's my box lid.
Brilliant. Well, you've always got to remind yourself, haven't you? It was Sherry.
Was it brilliant?
I just found it.
I saw it.
Yep. They look amazing, Sherry. We just found them on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page. Oh, Sherry, send in the pictures that you put on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page because I can see from your cards that you've used paper. So those qualify for today's competition where you could be a winner. All you got to do is send them to us at studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk and when you send them, when you click that send button on your computer, shout, "Make me a winner!" And we're going to pick 5 people to look at their projects in Monday Makers later on, and you guys will choose your favourite one to win a voucher to spend with us here at Crafter's Companion. So Sherry, absolutely, I'm looking at them cards, strong. They are contenders. So send them through, and who knows, you could be winning a little bit later on. Exciting day today, exciting week as well, Michelle, isn't it?
It really is. I was having a real good nosy on our pages yesterday. There is some amazing crafty people on there.
Oh, yeah. If you're ever short of inspiration and we're not on.
No, definitely not. So, you know Maggie, who was on... In fact, I think if anyone's watching now, before I even go forward, if you've seen what Maggie from... She was on Crafters... she was on Craft Factor a while ago. Can you remember Maggie?
Maggie?
You should see the project she's made.
Oh, wow. What, on I'm a Crafter's?
Yes.
Recently?
It is amazing. It's like an acetate dome, but it folds flat. If you've seen it, you'd all know what I'm talking about right now. But she's put some instructions on as well.
I need to find that now.
So I might have to have a go. I've made something similar in the past, but not quite what Maggie did.
Right.
So they're all so talented.
Oh, yeah, absolutely right. I'm trying to find... oh, no. I'm trying to find it now. But I'll be there forever. There's so many projects posted, aren't there?
There is. There's just... Makes me a little worried for my job. Can I just say I've signed a contract?
You're safe, Michelle. Don't you worry about that.
So yeah, I've seen quite a few people have been posting things they've made with our mount board after they watched my show a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
So that's quite exciting.
It's nice when we get tagged in stuff, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Sherry did send one in, Nicola. She sent a picture in.
Oh, fab.
Apparently. Nicola's got about 763 photos to go through currently. So she's looking for yours now, Sherry.
Right, so all I did was I used my scissors to just rough my edges up, but we've got that lovely tool in that kit today that you're going to...
Oh, your crimpler. Your edge crimpler in your bag. You've got an edge crimper in your essentials bag today. Daily deal, that one, with a free portable tote tool.
Yes,
tote bag.
That crimpler is an absolute crimpler, love it.
Edge crimpler.
It's an absolute must because as much as I'm doing it with my scissors, it's so much safer to do it with one of those.
Yeah.
I do end up with way too many cuts.
It's a specific tool for the job, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the point.
Definitely. So let's just mat and layer this up. Now I've done that. Made it a bit... I love the effect that you get when you rough your edges up. I think it's just very shabby chic, isn't it?
Very shabby chic, yeah. Very sort of vintage.
Yeah.
Oh! There's the pic. There's Maggie's make.
Have you seen it? Everyone absolutely loved that.
And just give me a second, George. God, just trying to just. That is incredible.
Isn't it?
How on earth? Hang on, just give me a second, caller. Sorry, hold the line. Love isn't always on time. There you go. That is a maze.
And it folds flat.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
She posted another picture in the comments because someone said, does it fold flat? And she said it folds flat and she showed them. And it looks as amazing folded flat because obviously the way that she's designed the flowers on there, when it folds flat, it still looks amazing.
Hey, do you know what I can also see on there? Paper.
Oh, yes.
Make me a winner! Send it in, Maggie, send it in. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. On that note as well, Sherry, we did get your email, but apparently Nicola's having trouble opening up. The picture won't load, so if you could maybe send it again so we can include you. Lynn, the hashtag #GoLiveGranny, has just said, I was just looking at Maggie's project as you mentioned it. That is incredible. And like you said, Michelle, if you do want more inspiration, I'm a Crafter's Companion is the page. Join up and you'll never be short of it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to decorate my box lid like that instead. So instead of having them around the corners, I just thought popping them all together, it makes a lovely, just a lovely decorative element in the middle. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some glue across the bottom. Let's move those. And let me pop those back on so I can judge the middle before I stick that one down. Oh, I like that.
It's very pretty.
Oh, I never thought about leaving that square in the
Oh.
middle.
Make
Oh,
a little aperture in the centre.
Yeah. Oh, I might have to do that now. Which one's my one with glue on? Is it that one?
Gives it a bit of a
Yeah.
skew whiffy effect.
Yeah. A skew whiff. A little bit wonky. Artistically misaligned.
Oh, I love that. Artistically misaligned.
There we go.
Ben, did you ever get the picture of the 150 cards I made from one paper pad, says Betty? I don't think I've ever seen that, Betty. No, sadly. Could you send it again? Maybe. Send it into the studio and we'll show it. Or tag me in it on Facebook again, Betty. And I'll have a look at that. Very impressed. Like you say, talented bunch, what you see, you know?
Yeah, I was just having a quick peek yesterday and about an hour and a half later, I'd finished having a look because I'd scrolled down so far. There was just so much on there. Some amazing makes.
Kind of go down a rabbit hole, don't you?
Yeah, you
Looking
do,
at all the
definitely.
things.
So that's a little wonky. Let me just... There we go. Just... There we go. There we go. And I've got a little, so I've got a little bow that I did have in the middle before, but it doesn't quite match now. So I'm not going to pop that on. But what I am going to do is, I'm still going to put my gems on the corners.
Mm-hmm.
And
Charlotte Everett says, I'm not brave enough to send my own makes, but I've sent 2 cards by my daughter, age 11.
oh,
I'm biased, obviously, but I think she does well. I'm sure I've seen some of Gracie's makes before, Charlotte, and yes, she is amazing, as are you, no doubt. So send in your makes, please. We would love to see them. I think you probably do yourself a disservice.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
what I reckon. So send them in, yeah, because, you know, obviously your Gracie's talented, so she's picked it up from somewhere, hasn't she?
Absolutely. And the thing is, I think we see other people's makes and think, oh my God, I'm not posting mine. We all feel like that. But the thing is, you can't judge your own journey by where someone else is on theirs.
That is, I love that saying. I think that is the most deep thing I've ever heard you say. You can't judge your own journey. What did you say? You can't judge your own journey by judging where someone else is on theirs.
Yeah.
That is a very, very true point.
Or you can't measure your own journey against where someone else is on theirs. I think if we sort of work on it, we can make that sound half intelligent.
Yeah. Ben says, wabi sabi, search for beauty and imperfection.
Yes, it's...
Wabi sabi. I think I have that on my... Yes,
But you said it to me the other day, and I was like, wasabi? And you were like, no, it's searching for imperfection.
Searching for beauty
nature.
and imperfection.
Yeah. I think it's a case of just, you know, I think beauty is in that eye of the beholder. Art's relative, isn't it? You know, what one person finds beautiful, another person doesn't. But everything you make is your journey, and it's, you know, it's all those stepping stones on your journey. So everything you make is going to be fabulous in some way or another, even if you don't think it is. So send them in, because now we've made it this big, you've got to send them in.
That's it. And
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying hearing the sound effects coming from the gallery with the guys trying to get all the pictures printed out so we can get judging them. It's great. Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that on there, actually, because it's sort of framing that. But if I just let me bring in, I've just got a couple of butterflies that I'm going to pop on. So I've got some of these lovely, taped to the wrong side. And now I've glued it to the desk. Oh, honest. Right, let me pop that one just there. Pop this one.
Michelle's just saying lots of men sending in cards too, which is nice.
It is lovely to see, because you just always assume, I think it's more, well, I don't know why we do, because obviously we've got the fabulous Craig, haven't we?
Yeah. But I don't think it's wrong to say that the majority of our viewers are ladies.
No.
Which isn't to say that, you know, we don't have some wonderful male crafters as well, because I know that we do. And I think particularly over the course of this last year, we've been hearing a lot more from, you know, guys who are crafting, you know, without naming names, because it may well be that, you know, I can think of 3 or 4 blokes who watch us regularly. They may have been crafting a long time, have only just started watching us recently. But I think it's brilliant. Just goes to show crafting is for everybody. It's for everyone, all ages, all abilities.
Definitely. So that is the one that I've just made. I've made my edges all shabby sheets, but this is the one I originally did. So you can see that the difference of just obviously putting them all together in the middle, or with this one I've just done, just staggering them a little. And just by changing just that little bit, how different did both those 2 boxes look?
Very, very different, but so clever. And again, a really different way to use those dies.
Yes. Yeah.
That would please Debbie very much, because she's always, you know, looking at, as all of you do, looking at different ways to be able to use particular products. So that, again, is kind of thinking out of the box on a box, just a little bit, because yeah, you get these home and you think, okay, well, I'm going to be, you know, making these to create those borders, but actually Michelle's used them in a totally different way on the top of that box, which I think is incredible. Your 3D concertina borders and corners. So this one here is your vines. So much detail in the actual die cut itself. And then, of course, you've got that sort of score line, if you like, to be able to fold and burnish to create that 3D effect. And like we said, the fact that you've got the 3 different dies there means that you can create these 3D borders for all projects, for all shapes, for all sizes, for all occasions. That one is your vines, and this one is the lace. Once again, worth bearing in mind, if you do pick up both of those, you will get today's free gift, as it is at the start of our Make Me a Winner event. You will get today's free gift, which is the butterfly swing die. That one is included in your basket when you spend over £10, $10 or €10, and that free gift will change each and every day as well. So a really fantastic way to be shopping with us. Pursuing excellence and perfection is a lifetime goal, says Miriam Robinson. I like that. Oh, words to live by. Please keep sending these through. These are amazing. Michelle, says Betty Weaver, what a great twist on those dies. I know, right? Again, the way that you might not have thought of using them, but that's the whole point, is that there's lots of different ways to use them. Charlotte says, wow, Michelle, these look amazing. I would never have thought to use those like that. Betty's emailed again, guys, the 150 cards from one paper pad. So we'll have a little look at that. I'll make sure that I see it this time. And just generally, lots of lovely, lovely comments coming through about the show. Right, we're going to take a quick break in a second, but first, you guys asked for it. So now you're going to get it. That sounds a bit sinister, that, doesn't it? I mean it in a very nice way. 2 goodie bags left for you that we're going to have a look through. Who's bought what goodie bag so far? Have you bought any of the 2 that I've shown you? Let me know. The Edgeables goodie bag, right? So again, look, here we go. $61.95, $64.75. That's the saving that you're going to be making. That's the platinum price. They're all at £16 or $24. Incredible value for money. The Edgeables collection, right? The Edgeables collection. For free in this bag, you are going to be getting one of our inverted stitched nesting die sets, which is the inverted stitched. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it is. Oh, you're confusing me now. Hang on a minute. This is more than Edgeables in here. It's a bit confusingly. You know what? I didn't even take any notice of that. It's a bit confusingly named this because it's more than Edgeables in here. You've got nesting dies, because that one there, and then this one here, which is definitely not an Edgeable, is your value of the bag. That's really confuzzled me. It's a goodie bag. It's not Edgeables because right. So you get those 2. That's your value of your bag, and then the next non-Edgeable item you get is that one there. This is that's a spiral pop-out. Even I know that. That's not an Edgeable. That's not an Edgeable. But you get that for free within the bag. What other Edgeable do we get? Oh, we get the Edgeable Best Wishes pop-out sentiment. Can we please put the graphic say not an Edgeables goodie bag, and the last not an Edgeable goodie bag that the item that we get in our goodie bag is the metal die set from our Village Template collection, which makes the Edgeable house. That's
the best goodie bag I've ever seen.
Do you know the funny thing is I actually prepped that earlier on. And I've written down on my notes the items that you get for free in that, and at no point did I go, none of these are Edgeables. But you know what? It's good that we found it out an hour and 35 minutes into the show. But the point is, who cares what it's called? Who cares what the bag is called? Look what you're getting here. For free, you get that. You also get one of our pop-out sentiment dies. You also get the pop-out spirals. That one is actually the butterfly. And they're so very easy to use. Those dies that create that really cool pop-out spiral effect. And then you get these 2 dies, or die sets, I should say, for free. This Hip Hip Hooray where you get the outer metal die to cut the shape, and then you get all of the individual elements to kind of piece this up to create a really great focal point for your card. I always think those are very good scrap busters, aren't they? If you've got little bits of pieces of card and paper lying around. Great for that. And then, of course, you've got the non-edgeable inverted stitch nesting dies included as well, which is the zigzag square. The best non-edgeable goodie bag I have ever seen. £16 or $24. Goodness knows what's going to be in the creator card die goodie bag. I mean, seriously, what's going to be in here in the creator card goodie bag? Oh, stamps. No, not really. So now this is incredible. So this is worth £64 nearly, or $78. Look at the saving, $43.96 or $47.88. That price again of £16 or $24. I can tell you this one set, the Fairy Glade there, is worth the bag on its own, more than the bag on its own. And that one there again is fantastic, because what it allows you to do is 10 dies. You can create different frames with that, because you've kind of got like the split outer die, and then all of the kind of characters and extra bits of scenery there to create, I mean, wow, so many great projects for boxes, for cards.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's one of my all-time favourites, purely because you've got that split where it means you can have you can adjust the size to fit your card.
So that is included. That one is the value of the bag. Then on top of that, again, these sets I absolutely love, the 3-in-1 creator card dies, because as you can see down the bottom here, when you use both the dies within the set, you can create this gorgeous effect of that fairy, again, amongst the fairy forest. But then if you just decide you want the fairy cut in, then you can just use that one die, or indeed you just want this beautiful sort of forest frame. You can use that individually. So that 3-in-1 is included. Also, you're going to be getting within this set,
Oh, has that one fallen off the shelf in there as well?
So if you don't want to maybe go for the full collection of our simple creator card dies and you just want to try one out, you can do that by getting this bag. That is the fancy floral. That is ridiculous.
That really is.
That we've popped that in there. And then also you're going to get the Butterflies and Blooms creator card die. And again, this is really cute. Little bit smaller, this one. So it's like 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. Perfect, yes, for doing your paper piecing with that one. So again, value for money wise, incredible. Perhaps you're not sold yet on our simple creator cards and you just want to try one. Well, you've got one within the bag. One of the best creator card sets that we've got in the 3-in-1. And yet, incredibly, one of our amazing sets here, which gives you that kind of split scene, if you like. So really, really super versatile is that Fairy Glade. And that one is the value of the bag. £16 or $24 is your platinum price on that one. That is all of the goodie bags. And let's not beat around the bush here. If you go for any of the goodie bags today, you'll also get that free gift thrown in for free as well. That butterfly swing die card, incredible. Caroline Hannay just saying, lovely to see Michelle. I was only thinking last night, it has been a while since Michelle was on Crafters TV. She's here tomorrow as well. With Debbie, and Annie Cagle says that goodie bag is definitely misnamed. Absolutely. But it's a good goodie bag though, isn't it? Maybe that was the baddie bag that we were talking about.
Yes.
You know, the misnamed bag was supposed to be a goodie bag, but it's a baddie bag because it's not named with the stuff that should be in it. So we'll call it a baddie bag, but it's a baddie bag even though it is a goodie bag still. Even if it's not edibles, you've got loads of great stuff in there. I will stop talking. I will give you a chance to check out your baskets. When we come back, lots to look at. We'll recap on this as well, shall we, our daily deal, and we'll give you the opportunity to get voting on your favourite project of the show. The vote for the demo of the show is coming up after we have a look at some of our backstage heroes.
I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those 3 people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much.
Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Listen, thank you for all of the lovely comments coming through. Beth says, my craft room is becoming a Crafters Companion showroom. So much stuff, so little time. And yes, thank you to Jean, who says, yes, we figured out the mystery with the bags. They've just titled them the wrong way round. But it's fine. We all know where we are now with those bags. So hopefully you do too. There is one bag that we haven't looked at, which we are going to have a look at. Well, we had a look at it earlier, but if you weren't with us earlier, our daily deal we'll be running through and having a look at in just a few moments' time. But we are going to get the vote going right now to give you the opportunity to vote for your favourite card of the show. Who won yesterday, by the way? Did I see Craig won the demo of the week? Oh, for his Craft Along project. That was decent, to be fair. That was decent. But what is going to be your demo of the show? Michelle has got 3 projects to show you. Take us through them all in great detail.
So number 1 is with those beautiful dies, the ones where you get the 2 different ones in.
Yes.
And with that, I did it to match my card.
Beautiful.
So that is number 1. Number 2 is those simple creator cards. So I just matte and laid that up. I twisted the back one, you can see, look how it pops. How lovely that is. So that's number 2. And then number 3, again, it's a day for twisting things, is those border concertina dies. And I just twisted those up. So that's number 3. So, because I talked a lot there, number 1.
Yep.
Number 2. And then number 3.
So Gallery are betting 1. I think I'm going to go for 3 because I like the design and I also like the fact that Michelle's used those dies in a very different way, and I think that will appeal to a lot.
Yes.
So that means by default you're stuck with 2.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, one of us will be a winner.
One of us has got to win.
Can you imagine? Oh, I hated 2. 2 was terrible. 2 was awful. Get voting now. You've got about 3 or 4 minutes to get your voting on that. Whilst you're doing that, let me just recap you on today's Daily Deal. And actually, let me just recap you on our event, which is called Make Me a Winner! Your chance to show us your amazing makes each and every day. Now, I don't know what the theme is tomorrow, but it will be different to today's. Today's theme is paper. So if you have created a project recently and it has involved using paper, most of them I would have thought, then send in a picture. Now don't do it on Facebook, of course. I mean, you can still put your pictures there, but if you do put them on Facebook on any of the posts that we've put up, they won't be entered into the competition. You do need to email us, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. So you send in your picture. You can do it basically up until the end of the next show, I would say, up until the end of our masterclass. And then we're going to get our judging panel to have a look at all of the pictures. They will pick their favourite 5. And then during Monday Makers later on, those 5 we will show on screen. And then you at home will get to vote for your favourite. Whoever's is voted as the fave, they will then receive a voucher to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. So that's the first kind of piece in the jigsaw as far as Make Me a Winner is concerned. Also, because we want it, you know, there's different ways to win, right? There's ways to win if you send in your picture and you win the competition. But another great way to win today is by getting a free gift with each and every purchase over £10 or $10. So today's free gift is from the Swing Die collection, which is that gorgeous butterfly. So if you spend over £10, dollars, euros, you will get that included in your basket, and the free gift will change each and every day, so it will be different tomorrow, so it's always worth coming back and shopping the different days. And we do have daily deals, and today's daily deal is this deal here, where you're going to get a freebie. Now the freebie is this bad boy here, this little portable craft tool bag, which I think is brilliant. And more than anything, before we sort of unzip it and have a look around, as Michelle was saying, doesn't it look the business, this?
It really does. I absolutely love this. In fact, that might go missing after the show. I like it that much.
Security, a thorough frisk of Michelle on the way out tonight, please. But it looks beautiful. I know a lot of you will obviously use this for your crafts and that, but I do think it would make a nice makeup bag, wouldn't it? Absolutely. Inside the main compartment, you've got plenty of space, and you've even got 2 little, can you see those? Oh look, you can. 2 little smaller pockets inside there.
You can actually you can fit absolutely loads in that, can't you?
You can.
It's a good size.
It is. It is. I mean,
It's huge.
I've got a big hand, and I could quite easily wear that as a glove. It'll be weird, but hello. I'm just showing you how big it is. You know, that is it's a big bag. It's capacious, as Leanne would say. Also, there's another little pocket, zip pocket at the front, and this is cool because you open this one up. Hello, look at that. You've got a little elasticated pocket there. Pop a few bits and pieces in, but then you've got like the specific little elasticated bits here that you can put your pens in, tools maybe.
Yeah.
Could potentially be like a little set for your what do you call it? Your flower forming. So you get your tools in there.
Your ball tools and that, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Get a bit of foam in the main compartment maybe. I don't know, it's up to you. But anyway, that you're going to get for free.
Yes, because you could have all your flowers and petals already cut up inside the main bit, and they're not going to get squished or squashed.
It's a true story.
Yeah, true that.
Free. Now, you pay £28 or $40 if you're platinum. That comes to you for free. And the value of the bag here, basically, if you were to buy all of these things separately, you'd be paying nigh an extra £10 or just over an extra $20. So you're saving on the value of the goodies within the bag, and you're getting a free tote as well. But let's have a look at all of these. And here's the brilliant thing. The only thing that won't fit in your bag is the ruler. Everything else that's in the daily deal will fit in there. So it's incredible, really. 30 centimetre ruler you're going to get, acrylic ruler, see-through, it's got all your measurements on there as well, and it's got the metal edge to it too, and that's there for when you're cutting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. If you cut on the other side, what I always tend to do is I tend to cut into the plastic, and it's just really annoying. The metal edge is just, and it gives you a perfect straight cut.
Talking of cutting, you'll get your craft knife in there too. So that is your straight blade. Comes with 5 replacement blades for you as well. Always handy to have, I think, a knife in your craft room, isn't it, for intricate cuts?
Yeah, I know my hubby has nicked one of mine and he's got it in his toolkit.
Has he actually?
Yeah.
Did he tell you, or did you find out that
No,
he was in
stuff
there?
just goes missing,
Oh,
and it's always Ben. It's
Here
never
we
the kids,
go.
it's him.
He's watching as well now. Ben, come on, come on. Bone tools in there as well. So your bone folding tools, you've got your straight bone folding tool and then your curved bone in there as well. Again, just handy, aren't they, for burnishing and folding? Yeah,
and the thing is, as daft as it sounds, but if you're crafting, you need one of those because you need those really clean, crisp lines on your projects.
And I think if you can start off making sure that you've burnished correctly and got your clean, crisp lines, you're already onto a winner, aren't you? Next up, hi, it's the edge crimpler. Edge crimpler. Now, earlier on, you were obviously using scissors to create that effect, but this is the kind of tool to get the better effect with, isn't it, really?
It really is. It's a lot safer. I mean, you know, I'm lethal with a pair of scissors as it is. So I really should use that. It's a lot safer, you know, you're not risking any fingers. But it gives your edges a really nice... I'm a little bit clumsy.
Yes.
Shall I say?
Yes.
So.
Which we've witnessed on a few occasions.
Yes.
But that's why we love you. Craft room essentials next. Pokey tools. I mean, I can't imagine a craft room without a pokey tool or 10.
Or a toolkit, because Ben's got some of those in his toolkit as well.
Ben, what is he like?
I know.
Next thing you're going to tell me, he's nicked your tweezers as well.
He has got some of my tweezers
Ben!
and my scissors. He's got my big scissors in there as well. But the thing is, I think it goes to show how good our tools are. If you know, he's nicked them for his toolkit and he's doing all his little electronic-y stuff with it and, you know, soldering bits and whatever he's got in his toolkit, but yeah.
So you get 4 tweezers in there, 2 pokey tools, and you get a set of our scissors. Now, these are the 6-inch snips. They are absolutely amazing, super duper sharp, Japanese stainless steel, non-stick as well. And I know, you know, if you were to ask Debbie Fisher why are these so great, she'd say, oh, because they just work. Yeah. But I can't describe to you how good these are, because I have 2 pairs of these at home, and they are literally just the best scissors ever, aren't they? They're so sharp, they'll cut everything. Yeah. And normally in craft, we would tell you to have a separate pair of scissors for your soft craft than you do for your paper craft, but you don't need to with these, do you?
No, you absolutely don't. And again, Ben has got some in his toolkit, I've got some in my kitchen drawer, and I've got some in the bathroom, and they are used for anything and everything. And sometimes when someone's nicked mine, if I use the ones from the kitchen drawer that have been used for all sorts, they still work because it is as basic as they just do what they do.
Yeah.
They're a good scissor.
And last but by no means least in this bag, you've got your glue pens. These are brilliant. So 3 different pens. You've got your 3mm bullet nib, your 0.7mm ballpoint nib, and your 4mm chisel nib as well. So perfect for all sorts of sticks, but for, I don't know, more intricate die cuts as well, these are great for, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. So those concertina borders that I was using
Perfect.
earlier, you could really go to town with, especially the ballpoint one, just highlighting around there and then sticking your gilding flakes, anything like that, your glitters. Brilliant for that.
It's a great bag. It's a daily deal. It won't be here tomorrow, so you may as well snap this up. All craft room essentials there and there. And then you get this for free. I think it's brilliant. Maybe you're looking to buy some craft room items for friends, family members, or maybe you yourself think to yourself, actually, there's loads and loads of goodies in here that I haven't got. Pick up the deal and get your free tote bag as well. Kate McQueen says, who did you borrow your scissors off, Ben? I am not answering that question, Kate. How dare you insinuate that I borrowed them on a long loan like I did lots of the other stuff that I did in my craft room. How very dare you. Moving on swiftly. What a question that is. Moving on swiftly, just quickly before we announce the winner of the demo of the show, Monday Mega Deal tonight is your Totally Tiffany Storage and Supply Case 3-piece collection. That is a bonkers price, 24 hours only for that as well, with it being the Monday Mega Deal. You get the 3 cases, 2, 4, 6 are the different sizes of the plastic casing that you get inside, and these are again brilliant for storing all sorts of crafty goodies. You're saving $10.97 or $13.97 today, and your platinum price on the screen. Those will be busy because Totally Tiffany goodies have been super duper busy recently. Demo of the show. I hate to say I told you so. 3. Yes! Had to be. I think it was, well, it's a beautiful box, but I think it's the different design of the way you use those concertina dies.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for a fantastic show.
Yes, thank you. It was fun.
Are you going to come back in an hour?
I will. I think
good
so.
job. Thank you also to Nicola and George and Rachel for a marvellous show. Thank you to you guys as well. We'll come back in an hour with our masterclass.
Yeah.
In the meantime, get sending in your pictures for Make Me a Winner, and get checking out these deals as well. You've seen some amazing goodie bags. You've seen our amazing daily deal. What are you waiting for, folks? We will come back in an hour's time. Until then, check out those baskets, and we'll see you then. Bye!